What if I told you that the most powerful revenge is silence? That the smartest way to destroy someone who hurt you isn't with words, anger, or even confrontation, but by becoming untouchable. This isn't weakness. This is Stoic strength. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to house it. So stay with me. In life, you'll meet two types of people: those who build you and those who break you. And the ones who break you, they don't always do it loudly. Sometimes they do it quietly through betrayal, manipulation, silence, gossip, or by pretending to care when they never did. And the pain that comes from that kind of betrayal, it cuts deeper than any physical wound. It lingers. It haunts. It creates emotional scars you carry for years. Most people, when they're hurt like that, want to lash out. They want revenge. They want to show the world how they were wronged. But let me tell you this: the most intelligent revenge, the most strategic comebacks, isn't rage. It's silence. It's growth. It's becoming so powerful, so emotionally untouchable, that the person who hurt you becomes irrelevant. The Stoics understood this better than anyone. They believed in detachment not as weakness, but as the ultimate strength. Marcus Aurelius said, "Intimoites have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." That means you can't always control what people do to you, but you can always control how you respond. So when someone tries to hurt you emotionally, verbally, or even through passive aggression, you have a choice. You can give them your energy, or you can rise above them and disappear into your purpose. Most people think silence means losing, but in truth, it's the loudest message you can ever send. Imagine someone hurts you, spreads lies about you, leaves you when you're most vulnerable, or tries to make you feel like you're not enough. They expect you to react. They expect drama. They expect your breakdown. But instead, you say nothing. You just vanish. You start focusing on your life. You work out. You read. You build your career. You spend time with people who actually respect you. You start glowing from the inside. Suddenly, you're unreachable. You're not crying. You're not chasing. You're not explaining. You're thriving. And that silence, that self-improvement, that's what destroys them. Because silence isn't passive. It's power. It forces them to sit with their actions. It removes their ability to manipulate. It breaks the cycle of emotional control. When someone can no longer get a reaction out of you, you remove their power. That's the Stoic way. You don't just defeat your enemies, you outgrow them. You erase them from your emotional reality. You move forward so far that they can't even recognize you anymore. Let me make this clear. Revenge isn't about hurting them back. That's not the Stoic path. True revenge is making sure they can't hurt you again. It's building a life so good, so fulfilling, so disciplined and joyful that they become nothing more than a faded chapter in your book. When someone hurts you and you respond with chaos, they win. When someone hurts you and you rise insolence, they crumble. Why? Because deep down they needed your attention. They needed your weakness to feed their ego. And when you cut that supply, they're left starving. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." So, how do you react when you're hurt? Do you spiral? Do you rant? On social media? Do you send texts you'll regret? Or do you get up and become the version of yourself that doesn't need closure, that doesn't need revenge, that doesn't need them at all? That's the version that wins. That's the version Stoicism pushes you to become. Think about celebrities who get cheated on and never say a word, never react. They just show up months later, glowing, winning awards, in better shape, mentally stronger, emotionally balanced. Their silence says more than any interview ever could. That's real dominance. That's poise. That's how Stoicism teaches us to respond. Not by screaming, but by elevating. You don't need to post quotes about betrayal. You don't need to gossip about what they did. You don't need to plot your comeback speech. You just need to become someone so powerful, so peaceful, so emotionally grounded, that the person who's had the power to break you no longer even registers on your radar. And here's what's even more powerful. When you stop seeking revenge, the universe gives it for you. The law of cause and effect is always at work. People who hurt others always face the consequences. You may not see it, but it happens. While you're focused on your healing, they're stuck repeating the same toxic patterns. While you rise, they stay trapped. And that silent rise, that graceful detachment, is the justice they never expected. So next time someone hurts you, walk away, not because you're weak, but because you're wise. Don't explain. Don't argue. Don't beg. Don't fight. Just vanish. Invest that energy into yourself. Become someone who's too focused on purpose, peace, and progress to look back. That's the most stoic, most savage, most powerful way to destroy anyone who thought they could destroy you. And when they see you again, months or years later, when they see what you've become, without them, they'll realize your silence was the loudest message of all.